Always get off your board that way?
No, sometimes I'm a little more graceful. Hey, you better be careful out here. One of these guys liable to knock your head off. Surfer's beach, you know.
I'll take your word for it.
Good.
Miss? I've finally made up my mind. I'll take this paper.
$8, thanks.
$8? You're kidding me. Cheaper to go blind.
Darling! Darling! You take this.
What's this?
Righto, miss. Come along with me.
What do you think you're doing? How dare you? Take your hands off me. Oh, darling, will you tell this man to let me go? Tell him to leave me alone, darling.
Is he bothering you?
Bothering me? He's been following me around all morning. I think he's a rapist.
Rapist? Oh, a rapist?
A rapist?
Ah, well, maybe I ought to call the police, huh?
Ma'am, would you please call the police?
Put that down. You know I'm the store detective. You've got your cheek, a couple of shoplifters.
Look, I told you to take your hands off.
Okay. But don't try to make a run for it. We'll let the manager settle it.
There's too much of this going on. You kids are the fourth pair we've had in this week. Now, what are your names?
Anna Mae Wong.
Who are you? Nazi Tung.
My name is Jeff Rayburn, sir.
Oh, American, eh?
Yes. Why does it make a difference?
Rayburn. The Jeff Rayburn.
Yes, sir.
You remember him, the swimmer. The Olympics, the ones before last. How many gold medals did you win? 3 or 4?
2.
What are you doing over here? Visiting?
Yes, sort of, yes.
Well, I'm sorry about all this bother, but you know what it's like. We've got to be careful. It's a pleasure meeting you, Jeff.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Is it all right if I take her with me?
Of course. Pleasure meeting you too, miss.
I've enjoyed every minute of it.
I was waiting for you to invite them back to help themselves any time they liked.
Okay, maybe we should have searched the girl, but I felt sorry for him. The last time he came out here to Australia, he was all over the front pages. These kid champions come and go like last year's fashions.
Anna Mae Wong. What'd you come up with that one?
The best I could do.
Hey, wait a minute. Were you at the beach yesterday? Yeah. What are you doing? Following me?
I'm Lynn Carson, and I really am very sorry about all that.
That's okay. Hey, look, where you headed? Can I give you a lift?
Hey, is Edgecliff out of your way?
About 20 miles.
Oh.
Come on. Now, listen, you want to tell me what's in this coat pocket now, or is it going to be a big secret?
It's no secret. It's Husky Musky aftershave lotion.
What? Didn't know you shaved, Anna Mae. Husky Musky.
Is it?
Yep.
What, you steal bikes too?
Very funny. I don't know if I'm making a mistake, but wait a minute, will you? I want you to meet someone.
Sure.
Okay, you want to organize this place. We can't find nothing.
Well, if you push your bloody hair out of your eyes, you might be able to see better, mightn't you?
You're just envious.
I've had enough of you hairy apes. Now get what you want and buzz off! Look out, Duffy. You can hit your friend.
I'm going to give you a lesson in manners, Docker.
Hey, where the devil's going? Look, I still don't know what's going on here. Who's he?
He brought me home. Now tell these creeps to get lost. They started all this.
We didn't stop at Donnybrook.
It was your boss. He's got no sense of humor.
You show your hairy, bloody mug round here once more, and I'll humor you. Have a look at that mess.
Okay, I'll clean it up, okay? Oh, you ought to let us clean him up while we was there.
Buzz off, Stumpy.
When I'm ready. I'll have these.
How you want? They're samples.
Since when?
Now!
Come on, Stumpy, this place stinks anyway.
It won't. When you're gone. One of these days, I'm really going to do my block. I'm going to murder that bloody Wilson.
I thought that's what you were trying to do just then.
You bet yourself for a non-violent type.
Yeah, well, you did a pretty good job there, too, son. My name's Ocker Harvey.
Hi, Jeff Rayburn.
And this is Dave Ferguson. I wanted you to meet him. Jeff Rayburn.
Hi.
Hi.
Look, I'm sorry about that, okay?
Okay.
You might remember him. He was in the Olympics. Swam in them.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
No, I don't remember that.
Well, I swam for the Americans.
Yeah. Well, I guess it takes all kinds to make up a world, it is. Well, I mean, you know, it was like all that rubbish that was running around here today. I don't know how they got let loose. It was you. You introduced them. You have no taste at all, except for you, love. How in the... You should have seen some of the crows he used to bring here. Little touchy, wasn't it?
It wasn't necessary to make that remark, Mr. Harvey.
Oh. I'm sorry. Sometimes my tongue runs away with me.
This is for you.
What's that?
To add to your charm, Ocker.
Aftershave? What'll the boys in the pub say?
Ocker, the barmaids will roll over like groupies for you.
You've got a dirty mind, Lynn. And I like it. Thanks.
Well, this is where Dave spends most of his time. Hey, do you want to stay for dinner?
Thanks. You sure you won't mind?
Better ask him, I guess. He'll be doing the cooking. Dave, Jeff's going to have dinner with us. He's got lovely manners. He's been like that since his last prang.
Prang? What's a prang?
A smash. He's had 2 bad smashes in the past year.
You seem to have come out of them all right, though, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. But Stumpy Wilson's brother was Dave's passenger. He was killed in the last smash. You know anything about bike racing?
No. No, I've never had an interest in cycles at all.
It's an expensive hobby, especially when you've got no money. You see, a rider really needs 3 bikes. One for road racing, one for scrambling, and one for speedway tracks.
She seems to know a lot about this, huh?
Yeah, she thinks she does. Her father owns Fortress Tires and sponsors a lot of races.
Dave makes do with 2. This one, which he's constantly rebuilding, and this one. It's his pride and joy and only raced at Bathurst. You care more about that than you do me, don't you, Grumpy?
At least I can switch it off.
You switch me off more than you think. You gonna cook dinner for us?
You got any particular preferences?
Anything untouched by human hands.
What do you do in Australia?
Bumming around. Seeing whatever I can see. Doing a little surfing, a little studying.
Studying what?
Anything that appeals to me. Right now I'm taking a course in international law at Sydney University.
What are you gonna be?
I don't know. I haven't made up my mind what I'm gonna be yet. Sometimes I wonder if I ever will. I just take each day as it comes, man, you know what I mean? Anyway, there's plenty of time for that. I mean, I'm still young, I think.
Dave doesn't think he is.
I don't want to get to Europe as an old man. I really busted a gut to get that first bike. To start my first race, and I've been doing it ever since. Bruising the old crutch all over the country. But Europe is where I really want to be. Nürburgring, Monza, the Isle of Man. I can see them tracks from here.
What did I tell you? How's that for balance and control?
Howdy.
Hi.
Lynn was telling me about this last night. Think she might be able to handle a sidecar for me. Same sense of balance, only if you fall off, you don't land in nice soft water.
What are you trying to tell me? It's not kid stuff?
Yeah, that's about it.
Yes, sir.
He doesn't even swim.
Yeah, and I don't ride sidecars.
Why don't you learn?
Tell me something. How do you put up with her?
I ignore her when she's like that.
All righty, when do we start?
Down the showground, there's practice there today. Watch them. You got a time when you go down. Too late, and we'll finish in the fence. Too soon, and we'll be spread all over the middle of the paddock.
What do I get? Signal from you?
No, sport, you just got to feel it.
Another sucker, Dave?
A volunteer. Jeff, this is Rick Horton.
Hi. Hi.
When did you start riding, Grandpa?
Too long ago. Whatever it was. Crutch is worn out up to my navel.
It's a hell of a way to make a living.
A living? Are you kidding? No one makes a buck out of this game. Unless you go to Europe.
Europe, that's a place.
Yeah, you'd make more delivering telegrams. No one in the sidecar game makes even expenses. The mechanics, like Pete McAllister and the others, they work for nothing. It's a sort of addiction, a drug. That's my kid out there. He's inherited the habit. Bloody idiot. He's like you, he never knows when to back off. What were you doing up the fence? Collecting firewood?
Hey, why don't you retire and go home to Mum?
Who's your boyfriend's new passenger?
Don't call Dave my boyfriend.
All right, I was just trying to be polite.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to snap at you.
It's all right. Well, if you don't call him your boyfriend, what do you call him?
I haven't decided yet.
My lucky face.
Huh?
My lucky piece! Lynn gave it to me. Now remember, not too soon or we'll end up in the middle of the track. And not too late or we'll do what they just did. Pull the nails out of the fence.
Right. Okay, look, keep your eye on me for the first couple of laps and hit the brakes if I'm not getting the hang of it, okay?
There aren't any brakes. That's part of the rules on these speedway tracks.
Takes too much for granted.
Oh, you'll learn.
Did you, Dad?
Well, your mother wanted all the luxuries, but she didn't think I had to work for them. Nothing comes easily when you start out with nothing.
Does Fortress Tires ever take you for granted, Dad?
Nobody takes me for granted except you, and you get away with it.
What do I do? Get down! Get down! Get low!
Jeff Rayburn's his passenger. I hope he's the one Dave's been looking for.
Slow down! Slow down! Get down! Get down! Wake up! Do you want to get killed? Get in tighter to me! Get back! Get back!
When the kid's scared stiff, he ought to get off of there before Dave gets him hurt.
You'll be okay.
That's okay! Get back!
Ah!
You all right?
Jeff, don't go through with it. Once he gets on that bike, he forgets all about you.
I'll be okay.
Bit harder than water, eh? Had enough?
Nope. I always like to try and finish whatever I start.
If you put those two together, you really started something. I just hope none of you gets hurt.
Dave's teaching him the hard way. But he's good. And he's making Dave look good, too.
Man, that's a trip.
You're good, sport. You got a lot to learn, but you're good.
I can't even stand up.
It's even better when you go faster. It's only on half throttle.
Whoa, Dave, I know how fast you were going. You had that thing flat out.
You were gonna be bloody difficult to get on with.
Oh, you mean you're inviting me to come and hang on again sometime?
Oh, well, don't say no. Just think about it.
I am.
You can move in with me at the pad. In a couple of weeks, you'll know everything you need to know about the bikes.
Do you live there?
She comes and goes. But you won't learn anything from her, even if you stay a couple of years. What do you say?
You're on. Hi.
Hi.
Door was open.
That's what Dave calls his air conditioning.
Is Dave around?
No, he's gone for a ride on the bike. He's altering the compression or something.
What do you want me to do with all this stuff?
Oh, look, just put them down there for the moment. When Dave comes back, he can help you clean out the room upstairs, okay?
Okay. Bye.
Is something the matter?
Well, the place I was staying was a little stuffy, but it was comfortable.
There's no luxury here, if that's what you mean.
I believe you.
Why did you come?
I don't know. Always willing to try something new. Anyway, I knew you were going to be here, and I've always enjoyed our exciting conversations.
Oh, do my conversations bore you?
They don't bore me, Lynn. It's just that I find it very difficult to communicate with you.
Oh, what a pity.
You see what I mean? I mean, why are you being so defensive? I mean, I'm not trying to put you down. I mean, I like you. Don't say anything. Please, just listen to me for 1 minute, all right? All I want to do is get to know you. And what happens every time is you say something sarcastic to me. And then I say something sarcastic back to you, and it just becomes a whole vicious circle, and neither one of us ever get to know each other. You know?
Hmm.
Would you like to start all over again?
Yes.
Okay. Hi. My name is Jeff Rayburn.
Lynn Carson. How do you do?
Very fine, thank you. How do you do? All right. Oh, where do you live?
When I'm not here, I live with my father. He's an American, like you.
What about your mother?
My mother and father are divorced. She's married again to a guy very much like my father, only duller. They live in Melbourne with all their possessions.
Ah, is your father rich?
Yes. He owns Fortress Tires and lives in a very lavish home. What am I doing here? Is that your next question?
Yeah.
Because I'm really happy here. Got bored at home, got tired of doing all the right things, being Miss Proper.
What about school?
Got tired of that too. Dropped out after a year. Everybody there thinks they know all the answers, you know? That's what I love about Dave and his friends. They don't need any answers. They don't care about doing the right thing, meeting the right people. They just live from day to day. They're free.
Do you know that you and I are probably freer than anybody I know? Because we don't know what we want. We're just kind of searching.
I like you.
You know, I think I could learn to love you. Might take a little time, but with
Compression on the bike was too high, so's hers.
What's your language, sport? I'm not a town bike.
Well, what's going on?
Not what you think.
You beat the band. What next will you want? Lease on the house? Okay, we'll forget it.
Well, don't do me favors. Look, let's get one thing straight. If I'm going to move in here, we're not going to play chiefs and Indians. Either we're both going to be chiefs or we're both going to be Indians.
No sharing the squaw. That's out.
I wouldn't share any woman.
Sorry I flew off the handle. Lynn knows who's boss around here.
I'll show you who's boss.
What's the matter with you hurling machinery around? There's $50 worth there.
Well, here's $28. I'll give you the rest tomorrow.
Maybe I ought to wear a crash helmet around the house. I mean, she like that often?
Getting worse every day.
The cab fare. I'll send you a check tomorrow, right?
Oh, come on. It's all over. Let's forget it. Look, I'll cook up with some lasagna. We'll have a bottle of
You
vino.
know what you can do with your lasagna, mate.
So I told you, she comes and goes. Well, what do you think? You reckon we can get on together?
Well, things could only get better.
Stupid idiot tried to cut in on me.
Oh, what do you mean? It wasn't my fault this time, huh?
You were perfect. You had nothing to do.
I don't really think that I'll join Hell's Angels. Now, this is more my style.
Well, why don't you get one, you stingy old goat?
Put the bike back where you found it, will you?
How's Hillboy? How'd it go today?
Oh, okay.
Some beer? Yeah.
Coming or going?
Staying. The bank told me you didn't cash that check I sent you.
Well, I got gentlemanly.
You must be having an influence on him.
Oh, I hadn't noticed.
Rick?
Tell me something, honestly. What are Dave's chances of making it to Europe? Oh, I wouldn't even guess. I'm a better rider than he'll ever be. But that's not all that counts. There's two of you on that bike out there.
Did you ever try to make it?
I was married at 20. Bob was born a year later.
You ever regret not having made it? I mean, to Europe?
Sure. But I never tell the missus about that.
Just go around for the ride today, Dad, will you? Got a new bird I'm trying to impress.
Where is she?
Over there, the blonde. With the, arthritis.
If I hadn't brought your mum out, I might try and impress her myself. Never misses a trick. Old Hawkeye herself.
Guess I'll be Rick.
Don't know which way you're going, Yank.
He's fallen off so many times. Maybe he's punchy.
Those clowns giving you any trouble?
Yeah. Not if we win today. You better see that we do, huh?
We're home and dry, sport. beauty, weren't we? Great!
Wasn't bad, was it? Did you catch those moves? Never too early, never too late?
Fantastic. You look like you've been riding together for years.
How was it? We were bloody marvelous. I tell you what, sport, in Europe next year we'll take on anyone.
All right, we start saving today, then. Wait a minute, you better make that tomorrow, because tonight we're going to celebrate.
Go on, give him one. We're partners in everything today. Hey, that's enough. Don't make a meal of it.
Turn on the world tonight, come on now. Do what you want to do. If we turn on the world tonight, then you'll be turned on too. Oh, come on now. Turn on the world tonight, come on now. Do what you want to do. If we turn on the world tonight, then you'll be turned on too. Turn it on, turn it on, turn it on. Ooh, so turn on the world tonight, and you turn me on too.
Name your choice. Rare, medium, or sharp.
You guys want some beer?
Hey, Jet, how about a refill?
Coming right up.
Meet Virginia.
Hi, Virginia.
Keep an eye on her. Gotta find a bush.
Tell me, how come a talent like you is running around loose?
I don't know, I can't understand it. You'd think somebody would want me, wouldn't you?
Do you want steak, chops, or sausages? Who's this, the local butcher? No, I'm his karate coach, honey. Do you want a sample?
Excuse me, Virginia, I'll be right back.
Cheers.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Snot? What'd you do that for?
Boy, do you need looking after. That one would eat you alive.
Come on, she's just an old-fashioned girl with a pretty face.
Well, we can do much better than that for you.
Sorry, I'll help myself, thank you.
Yeah, love, wrap yourself around that. Keep your strength up.
Oh, you do look after me, don't you?
Hey, man, why here?
Are you all right? You okay? Man, you're kind of rough on the women, aren't you?
Shove off, Yank.
Who invited you?
Nobody.
Then rack off. I can look after myself.
Maybe you'd like me to clip you one.
Well, that would be a change for you.
Yeah, Dick.
Break it off! Who's gonna be first? What brought that on?
I don't know. I was being a big hero. Trying to rescue a lady in distress.
Molly? She wouldn't know what chivalry is. She thinks it's some sort of clap. Give up, sport. None of us will ever understand women.
Dave.
Oh, he's on, he's on.
Oh, stop it. I'm going to make some tea.
What the hell's that?
I don't know. I'll go and have a look. Stay there.
What the hell are you doing, testing a bike in the middle of the night?
Sorry. It's only me, Ocker.
Yes.
Why all the noise at this hour?
Why all the noise? I should be asking you that question. Why all the noise at this hour?
What are you talking about?
You two sound like you're killing each other up there.
I've never thought about it. I always make a lot of noise at anything I enjoy. Anyway, I'm not the important thing in this house. This is, right? This.
Not for me, then.
This is why you came here.
This is not the only reason I came here, and you know it. You love him?
I don't know.
Huh?
Yeah. I'm unhappy when we fight. And when I come back to him, well, it's better than being alone.
It's not love.
How do you know?
It's too negative. Love is a much more positive thing than that.
Well, you can go back to bed now. There won't be any more gnawing tonight.
Where's Lynn?
I don't know. She's not here?
She's probably in the bathroom. Hey, Lynn! Come on! All bloody day in there. Not in there. Taking a suitcase and buggered off again. You didn't say something last night, did you?
We talked, yeah.
About what? What the hell is there to talk about?
Nothing.
Well, you must have said something. Something bugging you?
Yeah, there's something bugging me. Look, why don't you try to act like a human being for a change, Dave? You know, if you really care for this chick, why don't you show her once in a while? Maybe she'll want to stick around more then.
You giving me advice or something?
Yeah, you could call it that if you want.
Do I advise you to take a bit more notice of them books?
No. But I'm not sleeping with these books, Dave.
Look, just bugger off, sport.
open the gate. I never thought you'd make it to the doorbell.
Still got my doubts. Never been here before, you know that?
You said you didn't want to come.
No. What's the kitchen like?
Elaborate? Do you want to see it?
Didn't come here to do any cooking.
Why did you come, Dave? You've never chased after me before.
We've always had Barneys before, but last night, no fight, nothing. This morning, you're just gone. Your old man home?
No, he's always at the office by 8.
Quite a worker, ain't he? See much of him?
Oh, not as much as I'd like.
You miss him then? I mean, occasionally.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess so.
Does he miss you? I mean, he's ever come home and just want to sit around and natter? Nothing important, just letting off a little steam, and you ain't here to listen to it?
Well, if I'm not here, how would I know?
No, that's right. Dumb bloody question. Who's this?
My mother. Think Dad still keeps hoping she'll come back.
Could be. Some guys are gluttons for punishment.
Where did you read that? The motorcycle news? Look, Dave, I'm not coming back to Paddington. Not yet, anyway.
It's quite a view you got from here. Yeah, you were saying.
I'm in the way at your place. 3's a crowd.
I can tell Jeff to shove off.
He mightn't come back. And you need him, Dave. Now, don't go off your head. You do need him. You're a winning combination now. You never were with any of the others.
Oh, geez, why'd I bother to come?
You should get used to tasting the truth occasionally.
Oh, bloody good. Where'd you get that Woman's Weekly cookbook?
Oh, it's useless trying to talk to you.
Okay, you're right. I need Jeff. He's the best passenger in the business, bar none. I need you, too.
I won't come back. Not to live there. But I'm still your girl. And any time you want to let off a little steam.
What's your bedroom like?
Just like the rest of the house. Better than anything you can offer. I just came back to pack a bag, honey. I've got to go to Melbourne.
Oh, so we won't be having dinner tonight?
Oh, I'm so sorry I am. Tomorrow night, I promise.
Going out with me tomorrow night.
You trying to make some sort of point?
One thing I can offer her. I'm always around when she wants company.
Dave?
Oh, no, I suppose he's right. I'd just rather not have him tell me.
You'd better go.
I meant what I've said. I'll always be around. Not like him.
Will you?
What is it, vampire?
Old age?
No, I'll still finish in front of you tonight.
I wouldn't make book on it, fella. Just heard a rumor. Fortress Tires is looking for a sidecar combination to sponsor the Europe next season.
Maybe that's all it is. It's just a rumor. But you ask Len's dad. Find out for sure.
He wouldn't tell me if the end of the world was coming.
Man, don't you ever get tired of fighting that family?
Attention, please. All sidecars report to the grid. Attention, please. All sidecars report to the grid.
Bloody race won. No, it wasn't enough for you. You had to push it. You had to show off.
Oh, still with you, mate?
Well, I saw you facing that last lap. Len warned me about you, man. When you're not on that track, you forget about me. But, David, I'm your passenger, damn it. I mean, without me, you wouldn't even be a starter. Ow! Take it easy, would you?
Listen, if you two are going to have a Donnybrook, I'll wait.
That's okay. Fix him. He needs you more than I do anyway. Just be careful of his swollen head.
You're lucky, Dave. It's a wonder you're not on your way to the morgue.
How's my bike?
It's a write-off.
Yeah. And with one bike, I'm out of business. Look, I'm all right, mate. Thanks. Suppose that wipes out the Europe trip.
Well, what do you think? You know the system? You have to build up points to get to the Gold Cup meeting at Bathurst at Easter. And if you don't make it to Bathurst, as far as I'm concerned, you don't make it to Europe.
Maybe I could get someone to stake me to another bike.
Yeah, well, that's your affair, not mine. But let's get one thing straight. The man we send to Europe will be a consistent winner, not some flash-in-the-pan grandstander.
You've really got it in for me, haven't you? Because of Lynn.
No, I don't let personal feelings come into my business. I'm looking at you strictly as a rider, and right now you don't measure up. Whoever gets that trip will have earned every penny we spend on him, and you'll have to be a damn sight more reliable before we give you the nod.
Is he all right, Jeff? They won't let me in.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay, Ted. Let it go.
Nice going.
Tough luck, mate. You all right? How's Dave?
Oh, he's fine.
How's it feel, Mug?
Wilson, get lost.
You'll get yours. Dave will get you just like he got my brother. Let's go, Dix.
How do you feel?
Fine.
Are you going to talk to Dave?
Why? What's there to talk about? He wouldn't listen to me anyway.
Well, what are we going to do? I mean, he can't build up any points with just the one bike.
Well, he should have thought of that before he started grandstanding.
But that's him, Jeff. That's what he's like.
What about your father? Would he lend Dave enough money to buy a new bike?
Dad, no way.
Okay, I'll talk to him.
Jeff? You looking for his nibs?
Yeah.
Well, I just passed him.
What, going down there?
Yep, down there. I said goodnight to him. Ha! I might just as well have been talking to myself. You know, Dave's he's a funny guy. That's a great car. But basically, he really is. He's a good guy.
Hi. Hocker saw Dave heading down that way. I was thinking about going after him. Wanna come?
Yes.
Come on. Where would that big idiot go? I got it. I got it. Hang on. Hey, sport, get in.
Come on home, Dave.
I can't sleep. Looking at the bike. Couldn't even sell up a scrap iron.
Oh, we'll get another one.
What are you going to do for money?
Right, we'll get a used one.
Cost a buck to get around the world. I couldn't even get out of sight.
Look, Dave, I've got some bread. I'll lend it to you. It's some stocks I put away for a rainy day. I know it's not raining, but everything else is pretty miserable, so why don't you just take it, all right?
Better hang on to it, sport. You might need it someday.
Let me worry about that. Will you just get in the car and come on?
Okay, but it's only a loan. I'll pay you about 5%.
10%.
10%. You get rich someday, you know, screwing people like that. Okay, let's go. Where are we going?
Let's take a little ride, sport.
What are you up
I'm going to show you what it feels like to be a passenger.
Ah!
to?
See how fast you'll go. Hey, what's the matter, sport? You're a little slow getting down there. Come on.
Very funny.
Now you know what it's like to be a passenger, huh?
Oh, it's all right. It's all right.
Let's, just go home, huh?
Like aeroplanes yelling, aeroplanes yelling for me.
Hey, Oscar!
Back with that!
You idiot. You know what he's done? He sold his car to Walker.
You see?
That's how he got the money to buy the new bike, Dave.
So, it's okay. Walker's money's as good as anyone else's.
Damn it, how can you be so bloody selfish? He sold his car.
Did I ask you to sell it, sport?
No, I don't believe you did.
He's charging me 10%.
Oh.
How much you reckon we get for your surfboard?
What are you reading?
The front door is open.
It always is.
Well, I see you haven't been able to con Lynn into housekeeping, huh? She isn't any better at home.
You come to take her home?
No. Actually, I've just come from a board meeting. We're about ready to make up our minds on who goes to Europe.
You mean Dave and Jeff?
Well, not exactly, but, well, what I'm trying to say is that we're not looking beyond Rick Horton and Wilson and you. You three are leading in the point spread. We've eliminated everyone else. So, whoever finishes in front in the Gold Cup at Bathurst has got it.
You bloody beauty, you hear that? We've made it! Oh, Europe, here we come!
Take it easy, we're not there yet. We still got Bathurst.
Hey, Dad, stay for dinner.
Ah, well,
I'll put on something special. Just break out that good plonk, the $2 stuff. You bloody beauty.
Oh, look, Lynn, my stomach, you know, it's kind of funny.
Look, don't worry about a thing, Mr. Carson. He's a much better cook than he is a rider. Why don't you just make yourself at home? Have a seat, and I'll go get the wine, okay?
Okay, fine, good.
Not that one!
Sorry.
Bathurst control to car 3. Large congregation of bikiers could be looking for trouble at the hotel on High Street. Drive by and observe. Control to car 9. There's an ambulance on its way to pick up an emergency at Blakely. They'll need you to get through town.
Is he hurt bad? Somebody went for the police.
Some coffee you're in? Look, Tick's asked for it. Professor told you that. They're not going to charge you or anything. Okay, no pay some more. Sorry, I didn't mean that.
Have you got something to do?
Yeah, I've got to tune the bike. Yeah, I'll get back to that. You going to be all right, sport?
Yeah, I'll be okay. Look, you two don't have to wait around for me.
Well, I think I will. Just for a while.
Okay, well, I'll see you later. Jeff, don't let it keep you awake.
Yeah, I'm okay, Dave.
Yeah, sure.
Lynn, why don't you go along with him? Because I'm not in much of a mood for talking tonight, really.
Who said anything about talking? Why don't you walk me back to my hotel? Come on.
When you go down. Too late, we'll finish in the fence. Too soon and we'll be split all over the middle of the paddock.
Jeff, don't go through with it. Once he gets on that bike, he forgets all about you.
It's a hell of a way to make a living.
getting tighter to me.
Another sucker, Dave.
Bathurst today, folks. Farm country for the rest of the year, but this Easter weekend you can't hear the bleat of the sheep or the bellow of the bull for the roar of the engines. Today on these hills, it's again racing as you like it.
Sounded like a brothel bed springs. How'd you sleep?
I didn't.
No, I did like a baby. Kick's still on your mind?
Yeah.
Well, I can't tell you to forget him. You'll remember him all right. Something else on your mind?
Dave, I'm not going to ride with you today.
Well, I slept well, but I'm not in the mood for jokes. Not that kind.
I mean it.
Got out of your mind or something?
Thought about it all night.
What the hell is there to think about?
I'm not scared, Dave. That's not the problem. Or maybe it is. I don't know. I just can't get last night out of my mind. I mean, next time it could be you or me.
Yeah, it could be Wilson or Pete or anyone. People get killed, you know. It happens.
That's my point. It happens. But why? I mean, what the hell's this all about, huh? You and I almost ate it a couple of times out there. For what? I mean, as long as we keep riding that thing, it's only a matter of time.
You knew about this when we started. Geez, what a time to turn chicken.
Look, Dave, I'm only trying to tell you something somebody should have told you a long time ago. Even if you get to Europe, you're going to be so far out of your class, you're going to be pushing it every time. And sooner or later, you're going to end up just like Tex. Damn it, Dave, you're not good enough for Europe.
Let me go! Hurting him won't prove anything. Come on, mate. Pull your head in.
I know what you were trying to tell him.
Know what?
That you're more scared for him than you are for yourself?
I just don't want the crazy bastard to kill himself. I don't know how the hell to stop him.
You can't, Jeff. Don't you think I'd have tried if I could? You're never gonna change, Dave. But you let him dream all this time of getting to Europe. I mean, he'd never have got close to it without you. Remember what you once said? That you always finish what you start? Well, no matter how much it hurts you, me, or him, I think this is one time you're going to have to prove it.
Where are the boys?
Dave's working on his bike.
Any sign of Jeff?
I spent an hour looking for him. Has Dave got anyone to ride with him?
Yeah, Pete McAllister volunteered, but I wish Dave would forget it. Without Jeff, he's liable to go off the track on the first lap.
Dave.
I wish it weren't like this. You're going to have to be flat out to beat Horton or Wilson.
I'll give it a gun.
Good luck. Do me a favor, will you? Don't make Lynn unhappy.
I'll try not to.
Now, don't you worry about me, Dave. You ride any way you want. I'll be out there swinging.
Sure.
Don't get in my way today, or you've had it.
Good luck, Dave.
Thanks, mate.
Look who's here.
Thanks, Pete.
Thanks, what do you mean?
Another time, Pete.
Oh, Dave, you can't... Oh.
Good luck, Rick. Thanks, Pete. I'm sorry, buddy. It's just something I gotta finish.
Yeah, well, away you go. I was only keeping it warm for you anyway. Good luck.
Well, you get your lucky bracelet?
Starters for the Gold Cup on the track. Starters for the Gold Cup on the track now. Take your assigned position on the grid. Well, this is it. The granddaddy of them all. The top race of the year for the Gold Cup of Australia. Here on the track, it's in the turn that the passenger earns his keep. It's that delicate balance between driver and passenger, man and machine, molded as one. A beauty to behold. A spectacular show this Easter game. Scratch Pete McAllister is the passenger on number 7. Jeff Rayford is going to race after all. The riders have been building points all year to be number 1 in the race. Rick Horton's green 1000cc water-cooled Suzuki has the distinction of being number 1 this year. Second in the point spread is number 6, Stumpy Wilson. But due to the tragic loss of his passenger Tex, he could be somewhat handicapped today. Dave Ferguson is next on his modified Honda 41000. He's had to work his way back from a couple of pranks this last year. The winner of this race qualifies himself as the best there is to represent this country in Europe. Well, folks, this year's point score is one of the closest we've ever had. All the champions are here. There are only a few points separating these top contenders, and only one can win. Who will it be? Out on the track now they are. 24 of them, all itching to go in the Sidecar Gold Cup. Straight they go. In the lead is Horton on number 1. It's Suzuki purring along. In second place is Stumpy Wilson riding blue number 6. The red number 4 in third place is Roger Snyder, followed by Ray Gillespie. In fifth place is number 7 Dave Ferguson.
Now.
Rick Horton is still leading. Dave and Jeff are 5th.
Everybody's talking about Dave. He's riding like a novice, like he's scared or something.
Ferguson is making his move. He's waited too long and there's no place to go. What will he do? The corner coming up at him is where the men are separated from the boys. Chicken! Uh-oh, he's in trouble. He's lost it. Number 7 is off the track.
Well, it looks like Horton can pack his bags for Europe.
Well, that's it, folks. Dave Ferguson is just about out of the race. Maybe it's a relief to him. He's been nothing like the Dave Ferguson we know. The race looks like a walkover now for Rick Hall.
We got a foul plug!
How big a lead has Horton got?
10 seconds. What's the matter? You've been going like a couple of old hens.
Well, he's driving like an undertaker.
Isn't that what you reckon I am? You think every bloody ride's gonna be your funeral?
They're coming into Skyline now. It's Horton and Wilson checking for the lead. It looks like, yes, it is. Wilson making a move to pass Rick Horton. They're very tight. Horton is being forced off the track. Number 31, Ray Gillespie has no place to go. He's off, too. Horton's completely stopped. He's still trying to get started again. Stumpy Wilson is now in the lead. He's going down to the S's, followed by number 4, Roger Snyder on his BMW.
Go!
Hey, on foot!
Let's get a yard, Swan. I'm with you. Move it.
Rick Horton has just moved out onto the track. He's pump-started, and now Horton's in the race again. Dave Ferguson is almost to you, Charlie. He's at the top of Mountain Straight. Okay, Harry, we're picking him up now. He's coming up fast. It looks like his Honda 1000 is giving him everything he wants. Now coming into the S's, it's Wilson on number 6 pushing the lead. His Honda 4 750 has given him nothing but a good time today. to the north! Pushing for all he can get. They're flying down Conrad Straight neck and neck. The moment of truth is coming up for them and the pressure is on.
That's it. Tell your mum we'll come round and see her when we get back.
Yeah.
What can you do about Wilson?
Nothing. I don't know if he deliberately shot at Dad. You think he did?
No, he had nothing against your old man. Anyway, I'll need an awful lot of mending before he rides again. Okay, let's get going. It's the last time we see this track. It's going to be Europe and nothing else from now on.
I'm not coming, mate.
What do you mean you're not coming? Jeff, it's Europe. You've always wanted to go back there. Be there for a whole season, a year, who knows how long.
You're going to have to get yourself another passenger, Dave, because I've had it.
Look, just come for the season.
Nope. I mean it, Dave. I'm tired of going along for the ride. I want to find something I can really get involved in, and this isn't it.
Well, we'll talk about when we get back to the house.
Nope. That's over, too. I'm moving out.
Don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, I do. I retired once before, remember? No hard feelings, huh? Hey, sport. Take it easy, huh?
They'll back off at every corner.
going with him. He needs me.
You think you'll be back after the season's over? Or?
Who knows?